Hello and welcome back to Rimworld, my friends. My name's Kalan and this is the Rebel base, and we are under a serious attack by boomalopes. They, as per last time, they have infiltrated our latest farm area and have proceeded to try and beat down these doors. I'm not really sure why, because no one's allowed out there, so they shouldn't really be targeting them. Several have gone around the front, but yeah, well, we're trying to take them out. So we go basically this first part. It's pretty much Carla. Where are you going? He's repairing. Good. This first part just has to be watching the boomalopes. There's not much I can do to stop that at this point. Psychic drone's ending. Fantastic. People are going to be happier. I mean, I could lead a team of people to sit out here and cover and shoot at them. It might be for the best. They're not hard to take down. It's just explosions that are worrying. That's why I don't want to go through these doors. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to grab everybody, apart from cannon fodder, as always. Draft you, move you to here, so I can see who I've got. And all the melee people, you're just out. There's no reason I'm ever going to want you to be facing down boomalopes. So you guys, you're out. Jackie, you're out as well. Moving 3 to the front up here, so they can deal with the boomalopes as they come, as and if they come through the top. And then the rest of you are going to come down here with me. Be a bit more proactive about this. Shush, boomalopes. Once they've noticed us, they will come for us. We need to set up our defensive line quickly. Okay, then they're noticing us. They're definitely running around. Where are they going? Attacking Simrex. Yeah, they have a smell. They can just tell where we are. Simrex to... In fact, actually, is that too far back? Okay, hey, let's move forward, because they don't have ranged weaponry, so we shouldn't really be that worried about them. It's only if they overwhelm us will this go badly. Which is entirely possible. Okay. Go on, Ace. Doesn't have you in the open there. We should be able to annihilate it. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Another one down. Good. Okay. Good. We need these guys. The second they set on fire, they're running away. So we're actually fine with them just getting hit by their own flames. This one needs to go down, and then we should be okay. I don't think anyone's going to really... They're not going to come through here. As you can see, they're just burning. Okay. What? Any more? Okay. Was there one at the top? No. How many more boomalopes we got? 3. You're Maddened Manhunter. You are as well. And one of them's burning. Okay. We can't, like... They're such a dangerous, explosive force. We can't just let them go around. So we have to make sure that every last one of them's dead. Although actually I think that boomlope just left. Did he just... I think one of them just left, which is fantastic. In that case, everyone's undrafted. And we can get to expanding this home zone so people go and put the fires out. I don't believe there's any need for those at the top now. If I miss one, this is going to hurt. But we should be okay. Undraft. And everyone's unrestricted. And then everyone's drafted and undrafted again, because I don't think they realise that they need to put out a fire. Thank you. Good work, team. We're trying to save as much meat as possible. I don't think we're going to get that. No, he's going to burn to death, yeah. Okay. At least we stopped the the forest fire from catching on too much. Oh, it seems like a tall. Good job, team. Oh. Thank you. There we go. Clear this area. Get on. Jessica, can you please haul that boomalop in? Goldie, can you please haul that boomalop in? Cypher will never. Jaheim will, though. Yeah, he will. Good lad. Okay. And then we just need to clear home areas and repair what was destroyed. In fact, nothing was really destroyed by them. The door there was. So we'll have another granite copy built there. Breakdown wind turbine, don't really care. Extreme break risk on any sand. Yeah, Still feeling the effects of his dead husband. Only 10 days. 10 days is he's going to be fine. 10 days and he'll have forgotten all about Tajira. Who? So we'll be fine. We got this, I hope. We're bringing these ones in as well. They are ready to be brought in. Rearm some of those traps. I'm actually going to build a copy of that there. And there. Because I'm trying to force them through other routes as well as just not just the main one. Okay, we've still got to work on this paving at the side. I thought I'd set that up, but obviously I have not. More floors. We want the random sandstone up to there. We've got that one there. No, so one more. That one's to sandstone. This one should already be sandstone, and it is indeed. So the rest of them we can just put out with normal pavings. Do I want to carry around the hex? No, I kind of like the hex just being down there. Just being a place on its own. Okay. And then the limestone paving there and there. In fact, let's just have it in those two places as well. Yeah. And then finally, slab. Cool. Hopefully we can get that done. We don't have, in fact, we have tons of limestone here, so that shouldn't take for us too long to do. We're bringing the foods in. The walls are being constructed. Brilliant. Okay, we should be fine now. Can we include... This is included in the home area. Everyone is allowed to go where they want now. The animals were all restricted to animal area, so I'm going to change those back, or those that need to be, change them back to everything barring buffalo beats. So, one moment, por favor. Okay, that's settled up. We aren't allowing these to be sewed yet. We have the power though now. All of these have been created. There's no power grid for them to use though. So let's think about this. We're gonna have the main power coming up here, which is going to supply the heaters and everything like that. And we want the secondary power to be going along the side here. In fact, we don't even need. We need one. The sun lamps are probably going to be a spike. They're going to need to be a spike in. So similar to this place we have up here, we need electricity running through for these two, but different to what's going to the middle for the heaters. We don't need the heaters in the middle, but it just makes more sense. How are we going to do this? I guess we just go straight up like that. Make sure we connect them at the top, and then straight up like that. And in that case, this can't go down the side. This has to come along here. So we need to pull it down from there and straight into the middle. Okay. I cancel what's up here. Brilliant. I was making some changes to the power grid because it was connected in odd ways. See, it's going over the walkways there. We do not need that anymore. So we're going to deconstruct that. We do need one connection to this island. In fact, I'd rather have it to be this than this. So if we cancel that and deconstruct this one instead. This will now be an island of power, but everything else is set up correctly. Again, we've got to go over a walkway there. That used to be a door, obviously. I've got it set up to go over here now, so I can deconstruct that. And I believe we're good. In fact, we've got all this here we don't need. This was to funnel the power to the moisture pumps. So if I can... how is this going to work? How do I have to just do this manually? Because it may just not bother. And I actually need to know where it is as well. It goes on to here. I'll definitely do the outside ones, because if they do destroy the walls, I don't want them hitting power conduits, if that'll make a difference or anything. Okay, again, I'm going to be right back. Okay, that's done. Fantastic. We do have, actually, whilst I was thinking about it, we do have this art here. Done by Jaheim. Again, he's definitely getting a lot of practice in. We've got a helpless bliss. Which that's a good thing? It sounds like a good thing. Art. On this sculpture is portrayed... On this sculpture is a portrayal of Gert, Emerald, Jewel, Novak, Coaching, and Timberwolf and Hall as wild dogs look on in disgust. Those fucking wolves. Emerald Jewel is threateningly brandishing her fist. This work is executed in a complex and realistic style. A guanaco poses behind the focal point. This artwork refers to the training of the Timberwolf. What the hell is a guanaco? I've never heard that monster, that creature before. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well that seems like well, it's for Emerald Jewel. So where's Emerald Jewel staying? You were yes, with Christian. Oh, you're gonna have such an amazing room with these 2 bits of art. Yeah. Jaheim does seem to like doing art of you, Emerald Jewel. I'd take it as a compliment, not some sort of creepy fascination thing. It's definitely a compliment. Okay. Thank you very much. All that steel's been dealt with. It's brilliant. Do we have any blocks? What blocks do we have actually? We've got lots of sandstone, which is good. Limestone, no granite. That's the only thing we don't have. Enough limestone to finish that, which is fine. Not enough granite to finish these walls over here. Or create that new door, in fact. Eclipse. That's irritating. Our mass solar power generators will do nothing for us for now, which is which is gonna suck. I'm going to toggle this sun lamp off again, just to save us that extra bit of power, because you can see it's draining really quickly. Especially when the wind stops. When the wind dies down to nothing, we get no power incoming, apart from what the geothermal does. Breakdown cooler? Oh, it's irritating. Why is this wind turbine not been fixed? Can I mean, I know you're asleep, Isan. And I know you're the most likely to break out of all of us. But at the same time, I want this fixed. Thank you. There we go. Okay, we have some plasteel in here, so I've gone ahead and made sure to build 2 more deep drills already for when this one runs out. So we are going to be able to mine all of this plasteel very, very quickly. Plasteel is one of the main things that's needed to build a rocket, and in fact we should start sketching our rocket out soon. We have enough components to do the ship engines, the structural beam, and a ship's computer core, so we could definitely get that set up. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. Unfortunately, I don't like this fact, but unfortunately you can't take animals with you. For some reason, there's no animal-related crypto sleep casket. Are we trying to recruit you? Yes. You should have been recruited ages ago. I'm not entirely sure why you haven't been. So there's 17 of us. Eesh. Okay. We need to build some sort of design that then fits within this area. I thought this area would be big enough. It might not be. Okay, let's do the rockets first. We'll have, I think we probably only need 2. It leaves space for 2 more, or in fact 3 more if we really need it. We'll do 2 there. And with the crypto sleep caskets, actually I can use the ones up here as an example. You have to have them attached to the hull of the ship on their right side, I believe, and so people can get in them on their left side. So you can't stack them up nice and neatly. You can't put them like in along rows and expect people just to be able to get into them. They need appropriate space for them to work. So if we have that there, we can get one here, another one there, another one there. So we can start stacking them at the side. We can have them on the inside of this as well, just with the right side in it leading out. But I don't like the idea of just a spaceship with just prongs. It doesn't really seem like a good spaceship. So we'll have to think about this. I could have one here, and then no, I'd have to have it 3 apart because they'd need space to get into them. Oh, that sucks, in fact, then, because if you've got 3 apart, then that'd be like that, and that's awkward and wonky. Okay, I'm gonna have you here. I don't like the idea of the colonists being on the very outside of the ship, though. At least if they are here, you can kind of imagine they're snuggled next to it. Can we cancel that then? Cancel this and put that. Oh, okay. Can we put that here? Does this work better? That looks better. Not much. I assume Mr. Tyne and Sylvester will be putting in some more kind of like aesthetic spaceship properties, because at the moment you just launch into the stars as like a framework, which obviously wouldn't work. So, I mean, I'd love to be able to slant this as well, so I could have it like going from here to here. But you can't enclose a spaceship because then your colonists can't get in to actually use it. So this way we have What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's almost enough. We'll build that for now. We can always move them around once they're built. I believe, anyway. And we may need to build more ship engines, but this is going to be plenty for us to get started. It's going to eat into our components, though, so Jackie's going to need to be on these constantly. Made rate risk. Is that any sound? Oh, how surprising. Come on, 9 days. We forget all about Stuart. Feels so horrible saying it. Okay, well, we've got Cannon Folder's building his grand one, and we've got Jaheim working on that one. What is your art like, Jaheim? Oh, 15. Wow, you have shot up. I guess it's partly to do with your hard worker as well. That's good to know, though. Tim is doing some crafting. It's brilliant. Look how beautiful he is. Oh, Katrina. Of course, the brother and mother. Well, in 9 days again, should be fine. We hope. New recruits! Simrex successfully recruited pussycats. Yeah. Let's have a look at you then. You're naked. You probably want to go and wear clothes. You aren't... No, you're not a nakedy person by nature. You don't get along with Jackie. God, no one likes Jackie. She's a lovely person. She just kills, like, murders everybody. Hang on, we out of power. We are out of power. I hadn't really noticed. I should have turned maybe these vitals monitors and TVs off to conserve it. Hopefully the eclipse will pass soon. Okay, so you're definitely a melee character. It's indicating more and more melee characters. So we'll just say we'll have you copy Katrina's routine. Put you as melee, and you're on the new social. Go get dressed, pussycat. No, you don't want to wear that armored vest. You want to wear the energy shield instead. Breakdown heater, fantastic. So these wind turbines and the geothermal are barely keeping us afloat when there's high wind. The second the eclipse ends will be fine, as long as it ends. If it ends now, it's going to be irritating because it's just nighttime. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. It always does it. It always ends it just before nighttime, just to really test your system. That's frustrating. Okay, there's not enough repairing and cleaning being done, I'm pretty sure. Cause oh no, okay, it is being kept clean in here. Are you finished? You are actually done. I forget what's below you. I believe it's plasteel, so I'm going to build another one there. I'm going to deconstruct you. Are you done? No, you're not done. There's enough of these deep drills around there that people that do mine have so much to do. The reason why I'm building this one is more just so I can remember what's actually below there. If it is plasteel, we have 1,960, and wow, we've built 3 of the building beams already. Plasteel's not being delivered there or there. Plasteel has gone to that one. Mostly steel's gone. Are we out of steel? 201, we are actually out of steel. That surprises me. Okay, fine. All that means then is we just need to build a deep drill there. So we've got plasteel there, we've got a plasteel here, and a steel one there with uranium at the side. So we've got more plasteel than we have steel. We've probably got enough plasteel underground underneath the base to survive for a very, very long time. Where are you? Okay, it's now daytime, so we should be fine power. I'm going to turn the sunlight back on. Are you just resting in our farm? You literally just travelling through. You're literally travelling through, and you thought the quickest way to do this is through their base. Thanks, I guess. Now we've got this... Oh, beautiful. Well done, Simrex. Now we've got this set up. We can start putting down some flooring. And to be honest, I kind of just like the idea of carrying on with the wood flooring, but I'm going to make it a little bit different. I'm going to have wood flooring here in the corners, just like normal wood flooring. Kind of like that. Yeah. And just around the outsides. And then in the centers, that will be stone there. We can do this one here. Let's make it a little bit more. And then towards the center, we want the barn flooring, just to make it seem a little bit more, I don't know, homely, I guess, for the crops. There we go. Thank you. Anything I leave, I'll put normal wood flooring down. I was just trying trying to gauge how much I wanted the barn flooring. Okay. And then normal wood flooring there and there. In the center, I kind of, again, we'll have like an island of normal flooring. We'll have a 6. We'll have barn doing everything else. Okay, brilliant. Get to work, team. And we really need this granite holding. It's because we've got nothing to... Wow, we've actually fully made every brick we can now with what we have. We still need more floors laying down over here, though I seem to have missed us an angle. I believe that one isn't. Okay. So, we need more granite. I'm very reticent to go... Oh, okay, I say I was reticent to go mining. Obviously, I'd forgotten I'd already laid this out. This should be fine. We're not taking down any roofs, and we're leaving every other block up. We don't have to... We're not going to try and milk this for all it's worth, like we did the last one, and leave like one lone spike holding up an entire roof. We're just going to leave it as it is with the granite blocks here. Well, they're saying that like people are hauling these quickly. And if we have somebody getting onto the crafting quickly, it might mean that... Yeah, good work, Timo. Okay, we should have blocks up and running soon and be able to finish... Actually, finally finish our base. Almost finish it just before we leave. Have we had more animals being born? Oh my god, we have. Good grief. With so many animals. How many for kibble? We seem to be keeping up with the kibble. The hay is definitely helping. Having 1,000 hay is just a permanent source is really good. Hey, Emerald Jewel and Wild Boar formed a bond. Emerald Jewel has named her squid. This is a perfectly decent name for a boar. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Well done, Emerald Jewel. You're a smart one. Okay. Hey, antimatter reactor. Oh. Oh yes, of course we need this to actually power the ship. Otherwise it has no power to fire the rockets. Brilliant. We then want... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ship, crypto sleep caskets. Almost done. We're almost done. Pussycat may have in fact been drafted to the colony just to see us leave. I think these power lines have been... Yeah, they have been done. We need to reconnect those though, so they're not joining the main power grid. There we go. The wood flooring's done. And in the center we want the... Where is it? We want some heaters. 4 heaters. We should be... Oh, pirate merchant. Okay, fantastic. Can afford it. I don't care. Get up and talk to them. 4 heaters just like up there. Should be fine to heat it. Right. We want your medicine. Don't care how expensive it is. We don't really want your drugs. I mean, what do we really need to sell at this point? If we're planning on leaving the planet soon, it's not as if we are desperate for anything in particular. I'm gonna carry on doing the standard sell the shit stuff. Anything that's poor, for example, or anything that's below 60 or relatively below 60. But apart from that, we're kind of fine. I'll see you back in a second after I've done this. Okay, sold a load of our materials, our clothes, and our weaponry, and the minigun that I've had for ages. We need this repaired. Why is no one repairing these sandbags? But yeah, we've made a handful of cash. It's not really necessary at this point, as we are thinking of leaving, but it's good just to have. We out of component. Yes, building all these structural beams has left us bereft of components. Hey, that was lucky. It didn't actually kill and hurt anybody, or land and hurt anybody. What we do need though is more components, and this is going to hold us back from completing the game, because we're going to need a lot of components, like 6 just for the engines, and then there's the computer cores 5, the ship reactors 10. So we're going to need somebody working on this pronto. I believe we have mined all the components. Oh, we've still got this room. I want to see what's in there. I can't imagine it's anything bad. I mean, it's probably a foolish thing to think, but I can't imagine it's anything bad. Cool, sure, take it. It's ours. I can't claim it because it's outside the end zone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have taken all the components. Oh, there is some more silver there, though. Oh, Emerald Jewel has rejected Christian's marriage proposal. Christian's going to be unhappy about this. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean you guys are going to break up, because I've had enough of breakups, really, in this game. Breakups and crushings. Hooray! They finished the wall. No more manhunters will be able to get inside without us asking. Brilliant. That's made me really happy, actually. And we finished the crypto sleep casket, so we can technically go to space. We just do not have the actual components to do it. Major rate risk on Christian. Oh wow, I must have hit you hard. Wow, 18. I thought we were meant to marry, but I was just shot down. You're still like you're still her lover. Your opinion of my lover, it makes you feel less good. The same, your lover makes you feel the same as your interesting bedroom, or like 5 times not as good as that great meal you just ate. Do you not like your? Where's the social? Do you not like Emerald Jewel? +5. Oh, only because she rejected your proposal. Right, okay, I get it. If she hadn't, then you'd be a lot happier. What is Emerald Jewel's opinion of you? Oh, -15. They actually do get a negative as well. Ooh. Trouble in paradise. Okay, and this definitely is paradise. Hops, lovely. I'll accept it. Thank you very much. We need this roof closing. Ah, fantastic. And it can be now that we've built these granite blocks in the middle. Yes. Good work. We actually do have quite a lot of food. That's helped by the boominopes. But with our next group of farms, we're going to be fine for food. But we can turn these on now. No reason not to have them on, as they do have power, and it's not. It doesn't take anything away from our power grid. Beautiful. It was so very, very close. Go on, Simrex. Thank you. Okay, we're essentially pretty much done here. Well, I do want to concrete this area out back, so that there's no chance of any dirt getting in from that area. Even though I know this is just full of dirt anyway. It is quite a long distance from those farms to our freezer, but it shouldn't be that much of a hassle to cart everything around. Indoors 22 degrees, that's fine. What are these set at? 20. Oh yeah, we had 18 and 20, didn't we? I think we can actually knock those down a little bit. I'm going to knock those down 2 each, because the plants don't need to be that warm. And it might be that in the winter, I'm going to regret doing that. I can bump them back up. But for now, it doesn't need to be that warm in there. It's 21 degrees. It's higher than any of the heaters were going anyway. Almost finished. We've just got one more bit of roof to... Oh no, sorry. We've got a lot of roof to rebuild. Do we have any more animals? Did I just hear animals getting births? No. Okay, good. Major rate risk on Christian. Whoa! Who just did that? Yeah, keep it that way. I don't want that bit roofed off. Okay. Thank you, Carlo. And is it indoors? Just one. There we go. We have an indoor area for our next farm. Brilliant. In that case, you guys can allow sowing. Gives the growers something to do. Jessica, what are you doing? Going for a walk. Okay. Major break on Christiane. Rebuffed by Katrina. Maybe Emerald Jewel rejected your proposal because you keep trying to hit on other people. Christiane, Christ, that's ridiculous. Hey, I was just rejected, but you seem like a girl who's used to rejection. Huh? Harsh. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to call it here. We're definitely moving towards the end game now. Got the starting structure of our spaceship, even if it does look a bit crappy. I might need to change some of this. We have our second farm up and running. We're going to be okay for food permanently now. I cannot see us ever needing more food than we're going to have here. And we just need more materials, and we're good to go. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!